Fumes are running so high, I don't wanna be alive. There's never a right time disguising the outside. What's going on inside, losing track of my own mind.
Shadows on the walls of your skin. I can tell you're lying from the way you're breathing. Shadows on the walls of your sin. Why do I keep trying when I know I can't win? You crystallize, they crystallize me. Why do I keep trying when I know I can't win? I'm paralyzed, you crystallize me. Why do I keep trying? You crystallize, they crystallize. 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 Why do I keep
Well, 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 everybody. Good afternoon. Welcome back to another Captain iFly Sim 9 stream. Hope everybody is doing well. I'm wishing everybody a happy Tuesday, and we are back in it again, trying to get this adjusted to where it should be perfect. Not in my way, but not in front of me completely. But anyways, Jacob's in the house. Good evening to you, sir. John said he is at work. Well, good evening to you as well. And we've got GG in the house. GG, kind-hearted bestie in the world. Hello, sir. Good evening to you. Hope everybody is doing well. Hope everybody is having a great Tuesday so far. Hope everybody has had a good, or hope everybody had a great weekend. And we are back in it again here. We are back with another stream. We're going to attempt to do another flight in Microsoft Flight Simulator tonight. Got a great flight planned up the coast of up the west coast here, should I say, of the western part of the United States, taking us up into Canada. I wanted to get away from the weather, wanted to get away from all the hurricane stuff, and quite frankly, everybody's been doing those hurricane things. So I'm not trying to do that. I'm not trying to be that person to try to fly into storms. They're cool and all, and they're great, but they're just not what we're trying to do here. This afternoon, we're just trying to have a great small little flight, great interaction with you guys, and just get to sit here and have some great company with you guys tonight. So looking great. Like I said, we are planning this afternoon to get up to Vancouver. We're here down in LAX. We're back in the United States. I know we were doing some Australia flying and some New Zealand flying this weekend. Got out of our comfort zones of things that we don't usually do, and that was a lot of fun. But we are back in this week here in the United States, well, at least for today. We'll see what tomorrow brings, but that is for another story. Great flight. We're going to be in the 737-800, colored by United Airlines in the Evo blue colors. So we're going to be rocking that tonight, rocking a 2 hours and 28 minutes. 2 hours and 28 minutes. That's wheels up to wheels down. We like to fly fast, so we'll try to fly quick and fast up to Canada this afternoon. We're parked at stand 85 here. We are on the VATSIM network. As of right now, there is no ATC online, maybe some ATC up in Vancouver. So we'll handle that as we get closer up to Vancouver. There he is, the world's most favorite captain. Hello, GG. Hello. Cheers to you, bud. We're drinking a nice little Sprite here this evening, so cheers to you. Oh man, we had our coffee today, we had a nice shower, and we are ready to go. But yeah, we're planning for 25 right out of here, out of LAX. I may try to plan for runway 24 left or 24 right. I think they're not departing off of 24 right now. Or actually, no, they are departing off of 24 left. 24 left is back open. So maybe we'll try to see what the weather is doing. We'll try to see if we are able to get 24 left instead of 25 right, even though we have to taxi to the other side of the airport, but we might just take 25 right. It's a nice straight out departure out of here, and low vectors out of here, so it's not a problem. We won't have too many issues getting out of here. We'll see what the traffic is doing. Is that a Coca-Cola glass? Yes, it is. It is 100% a Coca-Cola glass. I'll show you here. It says Coca-Cola here. The camera's not really picking it up, but it is a Coca-Cola glass, and I'm drinking Sprite in it. So, cheers to you, sir. Jacob, how you been, bud? I haven't seen you in a minute, man. It's been a while since I've seen you. It's been a while since I've seen you. Hope you're doing well, man. Hope you are doing well. Anyways, we're parked here on the south side of the airport, so it makes no sense. It makes no sense for us to taxi over to the north side, so we'll probably just end up taking 25 right. But anyway, let's get over to the live scene here. Bring us into the flight deck here. We are webcam back on. I may try to readjust my webcam because it is way too bright from what I'm looking at. Don't know why that came up over there. Let's readjust it, see if I can go a little bit darker here. Let's see here. Yeah, that works. I like that. Nordics in the house. Hello, sir. Good evening to you. Right. Good evening to you. Very recognizable, those glasses. I've been good, mate. A bit busy and just bored of gaming in general, but I'm back into the swing of things now. How have you been? Jacob, I have been better. I'm kind of still in the recovery process. Most everybody knows I had surgery about 3.5 weeks ago, or 3 weeks ago now as of today. So I've been kind of in the recovery mode. So it's been great. You know, I'm pushing through. We're getting there. I got about 2 weeks left before I go back to work. Actually 10 days as of yesterday. So just a little under 2 weeks before I go back to work and get back into the swing of things. We'll see how that goes. We'll see how I feel getting closer to the return of things. But yes, we are here with you, and I'm glad to see that you're back in the swing of things. I completely understand that oh too well. I have been there myself. Completely. For those of you also that don't know, we are live on YouTube tonight. We are doing a multi-stream tonight. We are trying to get back into the groove of things and get our multi-stream going. So if you haven't checked out our YouTube channel, go give it a like. Go smash down that like button and hit that subscribe button. That'll let you know when we go live on there, as well as we've started posting a lot more videos on the YouTube side. So please go check out our YouTube channel. Say hello. Our chat is working over there, so you can drop some chat over on the YouTube side and say hello over there. So go give us some love over there and say hello. How's the training stuff you were doing going? Is that still going on? So training stuff finished at the end of April. I know that I think the last time that we talked, or that you were in our stream, we were getting ready to go to training. That ended in the end of April, and after the end of April, I flew for about 3 weeks, and then I ended up going on medical leave, and then I had surgery this last few weeks ago, and then now I'm hopefully getting back into the swing of things, going back to work here in the next 2 weeks. So yeah, lots of things have happened since the last time you saw us in stream. Lots of things have happened just in general, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be happy to get back into the groove of things and get back into the air and into the skies, back to flying the friendly skies that haven't been so friendly recently, from what I've been hearing around the vine. But needless to say, it is okay. Hey Scooby, why don't you get to flying already? Miami, is this Miami 2185? Hello, sir. Good evening to you. Hope you're doing well over on the YouTube side. Hello. And you know what, John, we are going to get into the groove of things. You know, it is definitely getting into the groove of things. But here we are in the beautiful LA as we get some frame drops here because of LAX. But we are here in the Evo blue colors, just rocking the Evo blue here. But looking at this beautiful airplane here. Hi YouTube. Woo. Yeah, missed a lot then. I hope all is smooth going back then. I appreciate it, Jacob. Appreciate it. Nordic, hello sir. Good evening to you. Hope you're doing well. All right, let's get into the flight deck here. We've got a lot to get going. This airplane came in a little late, so we've got to get it going. Miami 2185, hope you're doing well. Hello sir. Happy Thursday to you, or Tuesday to you. Gosh, I can't even speak. But anyways, got a lot to set up here because we have not, our FO hasn't showed up. He's running late this afternoon. So yeah, we're going to get going pretty quickly so we can get out of here. So let's pull up our flight plan here, cruising up to 36,000 feet. So we'll set that up to 360. 360. All right, that looks great for now. Let's go ahead and go down to the FMC. Gosh, I almost called it a McDo. Let's go ahead and put our flight plan fuel in here. 22,412. We will go 23.
Come here, Stinky. Come here.
23. That looks great. Our payload, we're going to go with the zero fuel weight. Estimated zero fuel weight's 128.9. So we'll go to 129. If your airfiel's coming from the East Coast, he ain't coming. LOL. No, luckily he's not coming from the East Coast. Luckily he is not coming from the East Coast.
AutoBRK followed your channel.
AutoBRK, thanks so much for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome to the Captain iFlySim family. Hope you're doing well. I just remembered I didn't start my FlyLife Studio, so let's go ahead and get that going. How's it going? I like the vibes. AutoBRK, thanks, appreciate it. Thanks for the follow, appreciate it, man. Yeah, we are definitely a vibe this afternoon. We're gonna get you going and out of here. I appreciate the kind words. All right, so we got that going. We'll go over to the performance tool, get that ready. Alrighty. So actually, I never set up the IRSs, so let's go ahead and get the IRSs to line there. Wait for the position initialization to go crazy. And we are down here in LAX. It is going absolutely great there, sir. Absolutely great. Alrighty. Let's go over to the route. Let's go to LAX there. Let's request our flight plan. Who we got in the house? AutoBRK is coming in with the sub. Thank you so very, very much for the sub. I really do appreciate it. Welcome to the first class membership. I truly, truly appreciate you. You have no idea. Let me get my chat bot going here with that so that we can get our FlyLife Studios active here. And we're going up to Vancouver, call signs United 1832. Perfect. That is perfect. That is doing its things. And actually, let me make sure FSU IPC is running, because should be. Let's reconnect it, see if that adjusts. There we go. Alrighty. That is all there and ready to go. So all we need to do is resurface it. There we go. I truly do appreciate you. Thank you so much for that. I truly, truly, truly do appreciate it. Hope you are doing well with everything. Where are you joining us from this afternoon? Or this evening? Wherever in the part of the world you are. All right, let's load the route there. And actually, cheers to you. Cheers to you. All right, route is updating there. Get a hype train going there. I'll be listening in a while. I gotta get ready. Sounds good, but appreciate it, GG, for joining us. Thanks for the lurk. All right, that is active. Let's go ahead and get that going. That is going good there. So let's go ahead and go to the departures. Get 2-5 right going in the departures. And what are we doing? We are doing the departure that I don't have in front of me apparently. Okay, there we go. Summers 2 departure. Over to Summer. Oh no, sorry. Over to Scorter. We'll execute that. And we'll go the arrivals. So they are not landing runway 813. They are actually landing runway 8 right and 8 left. So let me go up to airport infos really quick on my tablet here and see which runways we would typically land on. We can land 8 left. I like the north side there. Good Viper, hello, good evening, or good afternoon to you. Hope you're doing well. Welcome into the stream. Watch me still be late, even though I'm ahead of schedule.
Burbank,
freaking dead.
Southwest 4534.
Freaking dead.
Taxing to runway 15 via.
This should be changed there. There we go. Out of Texas, currently working on a commercial, a single engine and flight instructor certs as of now. Man, that is awesome. Congratulations on that. That is an amazing, amazing achievement there. So super duper happy there.
Bank Southwest 4534, taxiing to runway 15 via Delta 2, crossing runway Delta 2, then on to Delta Alpha, holding short runway 15.
And tell me your live story. Yes, we are on VATSIM tonight. We are on the VATSIM tonight. But yeah, AutoBRK, that is awesome, man. That is awesome. That, you know what, that is what we achieve to do soon, as soon as we get back to the flying. As soon as we go back to flying and start getting our finances together, that is our main goal here within the next couple of years, or in the next year or so, to get it get back into the flying. So I am super duper happy. We're gonna do the RNAV Zulu, runway 8 left into NACMA. Something is on my leg. Yeah, Glued Viper, we are on the live on VATSIM. So if anybody wants to join us tonight, we are on VATSIM. We are in LA, headed up to Vancouver. LA Tower just logged on, so this is going to be awesome. Arnav Zulu 8 left from NACMA, and we are doing the Grizz 7 departure from Payne. We'll execute that. That looks great there. All right, we'll go over here. We'll get our 0 fuel weight there. We're going to put 99 in our cost index, even though it tells us that we don't need it. We've got extra fuel on board, or even though it tells us that our cost index is different, 99 is what we want this afternoon because we want to fly fast. And typically our cost index is usually like super low. Yeah, it's in the 10s. Got our new ACARs here. Being on VATSIM is a huge help for the training, so keep it up. Perfect those radio calls. Makes flying through the Bravo as a GA pilot feel easy. AutoBRK, we actually have about 20 hours ourselves, so give or take so, and we flew out of controlled airspace, so VATSIM helps a lot. It helps absolutely a lot. So it's amazing what Pilot Edge, VATSIM networks do. It helps a lot when you're first starting training and getting those radio calls. Captain Alex is in the house. What's going on, Alex? Good evening to you, sir. Last CFI I went flying seemed to rehearse that I couldn't see the runway on final. Don't know what the big deal was, JK. It happens. It happens. Yeah, the last guy that I flew with, we were flying around in thunderstorms, and let me tell you, I will never fly with that CFI ever again, and I hope I never see him again, because we had some issues. Definitely made my training not very happy. Not very happy at all. All right, going up to 360 tonight, and we're gonna look at our cost and our cruising winds. Can I get my words out this afternoon? Cruising winds this afternoon, 188 at 18. I feel like that's gonna change, but that looks great. We'll execute that. We'll go over to the N1 limit. Where are you based out of? I am based out of Boston as a crew member. So I am out of Boston. All right, we've got our fuel and everything. Let's go ahead and get that going. Let's go ahead and get the APU started here. Let's get APU bleed on. Yaw damper can come on. And let's go ahead and get our stuff here. He did give us 25 right for departure. So awesome. So we are going to take 25 right. We're going to do takeoff. We are going to go flaps 5 for departure here. We're going to input that, import our weather there. Packs are going to be on. I keep making sure that I don't miss anybody. All right, calculate that. So 50 is our selected air temperature this evening. 50, looking great on that. We're going to go takeoff, flaps 5. CG is 24.8, and we're gonna make sure that our numbers look accurate here. 143, 45, 49. So 43, 45, 49, 43, 45, 49 matches. Perfect. And actually what I need to do is I need to input the takeoff ones here. So 270 at 11, and that's going to delete our takeoff speeds. 143. There we go. What? Perfect. 143. Set. All right. I still have my logbook, just nothing to log it in. Log in it, should I say. Oh, that, you know, it's okay, GG. We'll get you flying back up in the air very, very soon. All right, so let's put 153 in here. Oh no, 152. Ooh. Good catch. My kid wants to come flying with me, apparently. I just did a BizJet flight. Nice, Alex. Nice. Just log your sim flights for extra immersion. Just don't sign your signature at the bottom of the logbook pitch. It's legal. That is very true. As long as you don't sign the bottom, it's all good. It's all good. All right, top altitude out of here is flight level 230. So we'll put 230 in the backs here. And what we need to do is get our generators on for the APU. Perfect. Do we have any fuel in the center pumps? We do, so let's get the center pumps on. All right, and then let's go down here. We're gonna put in here 2095. And then, so 2095 is in the COM 1 in the standby. It's 5,360, 5 minutes after departure on flying runway 25 right, climb via SID, and it's 7354. So 7354, perfect. All right, let's go ahead and go there like that. Hate when it does that. Oh gosh. It's the best. It is the best. All right, I just need to start my A cars really quickly so we can get out of here. And we are in a non-movement area, so we do not have to call for push. Went flying earlier today, getting more soft field time, 200 hours and a MER 5 actual soft field landings. It's reignite my kid like enjoyment of aviation. I had it in the first phase of training. Nice, 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 nice. That is definitely the way to do it. 100% the way to do it. For those of you over on the YouTube side, I'm gonna drop the link for the Discord. Discord's in the chat. Oh, I just did that twice. That was my bad. Anyways, Discord's in the chat, guys. If you haven't yet, go join our community channel, or our community Discord channel. That's where you can drop all those IRL photos there, Auto BRK, and drop all those cool, lovely screenshots of your flight sim and anything else that you'd like to join, as well as you can talk to us over on the Discord side. We will be in the VC a little bit later. As of right now, we are going to be hanging out, or right now off of VC until we get airborne and out of ATC. But anyway, needless to say, let's go ahead and call GSX up here because we're going to be ready for push. And let's prepare for pushback here. We are at the United gates, so we are United. United. Yes, you can release the ground power. I'm going to make sure our doors are all closed and locked here. Everything is closed and locked. Perfect. Back over to that, and then...
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
We'll set our parking brakes here so we can release our chocks. And perfect. Let's pull up our altimeter here. Altimeter's 29903. Oh, wrong button. 29903. And we'll grab our ATIS here so we know what ATIS is. Oscar information, Oscar 29903 26011. Okay, cool. And we're gonna go ahead and tune to their frequency here so we can start getting set up for that. And we're looking for 4.88 on the trim, so let's bring our trim back a little bit here. 4.88 looks good about there. Let me just
Locking gear.
Alrighty. Let's get to going here. All right, put our map here. So we're gonna push into the alleyway here, and we're gonna probably expect Bravo all the way down to the end. So let's go ahead and get that on. All of our hydraulics can come on there, and we can get the sim up here so we can listen to our sounds. No, it's right till late.
Release parking brakes, please.
Mike here, 816 Heavy, 25 right,
All
taxi
engines
to
clear.
Bravo.
Start at will.
I didn't see anything before this
Test, test. Perfect.
8816 Hagen, you're coming in about 3 by 5.
Alright. Push it back there. Don't know what GSX is doing. Start number 2.
Mike's here, 8816, runway 25 right, taxi via Bravo.
Taxi via Bravo to runway 25 right for Mike Sierra 8816.
Looking for 25 and 2 here in the numbers. There's 25 and 2. And there goes the
Afternoon,
fuel engine.
left 1127 with formation Oscar. Looking for push on the Charlie.
Speedbird 21 Bravo, open to LA, right when able, taxi parking via Hotel Lima, cross 25 right on Lima.
Via parking, Hotel Lima, cross.
We'll turn them down for now until we get the sounds up.
Please set parking brakes.
1127,
Unlocking gear.
Charlie approved, face east.
For those of you over on the YouTube side, hello, good evening. Hope you're doing well. If you're loving the content and loving what you're seeing, make sure you smash down that like button, as well as make sure you hit the subscribe button and the bell right next to it. That way you know when we go live next or when we drop a new video. That will greatly help us in growing our channel over on the YouTube side. I truly do appreciate you guys. For those of you just joining us in, we are just pushing here in LA, getting ready to taxi out here in just a few moments to head up to Vancouver. So looking for 25, there's 24, there's 25. Let's get the fuel in there.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Travis the Third, hello, good afternoon. Welcome aboard. Hope you're doing well. Happy Tuesday to you. Hope everything is going great. Hope everybody had a good weekend. All right, that's one good engine. Perfect. There's the starter cut out. Let's go Gen 1, Gen 2. Let's go packs back to auto, isolation valve to auto. Let's go APU bleed off there. Let's go APU off. Probe heats can come on there. Let's go flaps 1, flaps 2, flaps 5. Auto brakes to RTO. They gave us the signal there. Wherever they were. Okay. They disappeared. They very much disappeared. I am RTO. It'll be okay. Thanks, appreciate it. Let's do a recall here. Looking at the air conditioning, it's giving us a fault. It's making sure we hit the reset button there so that way it clears that. Do you have the Thrustmaster Boeing yoke? Unfortunately, I do not. I am rocking the Logitech the Logitech Pro Flight yoke. The plan is to get the Thrustmaster Boeing yoke very, very soon. As of right now, though, I don't have any plans for it just as of yet. So let's do a quick flight controls check here.
I get a radio check.
5x5. 5x5.
Thank you, he's the only one that can't hear me. Mike's here, 8816, I'm gonna mark you as a text pilot, just resort to text from now on.
Alright, let's go left, right, up, down. They off to the next gate. Bye. Oh gosh. That's too funny. Let me make sure I set my button push to talk here back to where it's supposed to. We'll catch you in a bit, watching your takeoff and taxi and takeoff. Sounds good. I appreciate it there, Cloud. Appreciate you joining us. All right, let's get the runway turnoffs and taxi lights on. And let's get our taxi going.
Mike Sierra. Oh, he disconnected, never mind. I see that. Mike Sierra 8816. How do you read me?
We're now 505.
Alright, Mike Sierra 8816. Winds 260 at 11. Runway 25 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 25 right for Mark Sierra 8816.
Oscar 1127 right for taxi to Oscar.
Oscar 1127, thank you for Oscar, runway 25 right, taxi via Bravo.
25 right via Bravo, Oscar 1127.
Hello, Jared. Good afternoon. It's United 1832. We're here short of Charlie with Oscar ready taxi.
United 1832, thank you for Oscar, runway 25 right, taxi via Bravo.
25 right, Bravo, United 1832.
Alaska can give way to the United crossing. He's going to come in left right out of the, I think that's Circle 5.
Roger, we'll give way to the United, Alaska 1127.
Tower loader, Channel 818 over at Gigi, ILS 25 left. Channel 18 heavy, Los Angeles Tower, winds 260 at 11, running 25 left, clear to land. 25 left, clear to land, there, Channel 818
What is up with this? Okay. That was weird.
Mike Sierra, 8816, departures offline, frequency change approved. Have a good day.
Thank you for the service.
Folks, for the flight deck number 1 in line for departure. Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for departure. Thank you. Alrighty. Taxi our way out of here. And we're going to be ready to rock and roll at the end, so.
At 1832, winds 260 at 11, RNAV Docker, runway 25 right, cleared for takeoff.
RNAV Docker, runway 25 right, clear for takeoff. United 1832. Alright, lights are going to come on here. Taxi lights come off. Strobe lights can go on. Wing lights come on. And let's turn it and burn it. Switch you into the takeoff and landing mode. Enjoy the departure, everybody.
Return at 818 Heavy, welcome to LA, right when enabled, text departing via Hotel Lima, hold short 25 right on Lima. Alright, you said Hotel
There's
Lima, hold
40,
short 25 right at Lima, China 818 Heavy. Hey, affirmative. Sure.
Your speed
check. Cross check.
Positive rate of climb.
You're up.
LA Tower, hello, Alaska 4190, ILS runway 24 right. At 1832, departures offline, see it.
Over to Unicom, see ya. United 1832.
Alaska 4190, Los Angeles Tower, winds 260 at 11 runway 24 right, clear to land. Runway 24 right, clear to land, Alaska.
Alrighty, over to departure. Here we go. Into climb mode here. So let's bring our nose down here so we can follow the magenta line. Bring our radar up here so we can climb out on our radar. Let's go flaps 1. Flaps up. Meant to put this to continuous. Whoops. Alrighty, on our climbing here, let's go command Alpha on. Let's get our sounds turned down here. And let's get you back into the flight deck here, everybody. Alrighty, welcome back. That was our departure out of LA. LA Tower was the only one on this afternoon, so we don't have any more ATC, at least for now. At least I don't see any ATC on, so let me go pull up VATSIM here. I don't believe we'll see anybody else on for a little bit. Yeah, it was just LA Tower. I believe Vancouver was on, like I said. Vancouver Tower is still on, but they might be off by the time we get up there, which is perfectly okay. Not too worried about it. We'll keep checking as we climb out and get cruising. But yeah, everybody, welcome aboard. We are on the way up to Vancouver, rocking the PMDG 737-800 in the United Evo colors. Appreciate all the love and support you guys are giving the YouTube channel over there. I do truly appreciate you guys. That only helps our channel even more grow. So I do truly appreciate you. Cheers to everybody. It is a very happy cheers. We are not drinking tonight. We are drinking Sprite. And yes, for those asking, it is a Coca-Cola glass. There is 10,000 feet. So we can go landing lights off there. There we go. Ding him in the background there. Sprite, a little extreme, isn't it? Majorly extreme there, Auto VRK. Majorly extremed. Let me tell you, you know, if you're not drinking Sprite, you know, are we really drinking tonight? Let me get you that back shot here of the coast of California as we're climbing off the coast on the way over to Vancouver. Still climbing out of LA, so it's pretty much a straight out departure into the water, so we're still climbing, but we're getting ready to make our right hand turn over dark off our right wing there, off to the back, and basically back in this area is Van Nuys and all that area, Burbank and Santa Monica and all that, so it's off to our right hand side there. But we are climbing, needless to say. All right, let's get some tunes in here. I think we deserve a little bit of tunes this evening. Let's see what we can get going in here. See what they have going on tonight. Let's see if we enjoy that. Not really feeling that. There we go. Let's get some good music going there. Don't want to get too crazy with the wrong music. Perfect. As we climb up. Climbing out of LA. Get our lossless scaling turned off there so we can actually climb up. Seems like a little bit of bumpiness coming out of here. Let me see, let me pull up the turbulence. There's some bumps out of here. Not too bad. What's that? Port Mugu Point. There we go. Oxnard. What's CMA? Camarillo. What's up here in the mountains? San Paula. Alright. Got some nice airports off the right hand side here. Never been here though, if I'm being honest. Never been to any of these airports over here. I may have to do some, maybe do like a community GA event, like a community group flight event. Post it on the Discord so that way you guys can come join in a community group flight. We'll be flying out of these small little airports out of here. I've done it a couple times, so wouldn't be the first time, but definitely would be a lot of fun. Alrighty. Woo. Oop, there's a little hiccup. Turn our bug up for our heading. Perfect. And we're gonna set our altitude here to 36,000 or 360, so that we can climb up to our cruising altitude without having to stop. Santa Barbara's coming up here on our left hand side. Looks like it's fogged in. Let's see what the MEDAR is reading. It's Santa Barbara right now. Seven miles of visibility, clear skies, temperature 23, so 250 at 7. Oh, not bad. Not bad at all. Perfect. There's 18,000 right about now. We can do transition altitude. Transition set 2992 standard set. Perfect. Oops, hit the button on accident. Perfect. Get the GoPro angle right there for you. Got my little in-flight snack here. For those of you that don't know, I found these a long time ago. They're like little mini Doritos. Super cool. Cool Ranch, which is my favorite. I found these at the convenience store last night when I was out running some errands, and I was like, I freaking love them the first time that I tried them, so I had to re-get them again. But not bad. I mean, it's literally little mini Doritos, which is super freaking awesome. You know, you don't get that bag, and then you can, you know, when you're finished, just seal it, you know, so don't have to worry about rolling up the bag or anything. So freaking love it. Ooh, little hiccup. Keep getting the bumps here. Climbing through the mountainsides here. Santa Barbara over here. Don't think we can see Santa Barbara. Mountain wave. Oh, mountain waves. Scary in a 172. Ha. You know, it's funny because you say that, and down in Texas, because actually I live myself down in Texas. We don't have very many mountains down here unless you're flying on the west coast of Texas where you have the mountains. And let me tell you, flying in like a little 175, you know, the Embraer 175s, or even just in a regular 320 or 737, flying on the mountainsides with the mountain waves is just as bad. I can just imagine how bad it is in a 172. I was out in Idaho a couple weeks ago, did some mountain flying. I assume you were near the Houston area. Kind of. A little bit farther west. But yeah, I'm I'm actually originally from Houston. But pretty close. Pretty close. What part of Texas are you in, Otto? Oh, you're up north near McKinney area, just north of Dallas? Yeah, I know where you're at. I used to live in West Fort Worth, so I know exactly where McKinney is. It's funny, I got an opportunity to go up in the DFW TradeCon and we were able to go all the way up to where they do, like, when all their systems go down, they have to go up above, and it's like a whole view of the whole city. And I was able to see like north. I was able to see McKinney. I was even able to see Irving. I was able to see like Fort Worth. Like, it was funny because you could see all the different little cities, and from a distance in the top of the Traycon Tower. It was awesome. Best view ever, especially when it's a clear day like it was when we went up. Oh man, super duper awesome. Wow, sweet dudes. Recently had an opportunity to do a tower visit at DFW. It was insane. Once in a lifetime for sure. Oh, 100%. 100% once in a lifetime. If you ever get an opportunity to go in any tower, especially at a major airport like DFW or Houston Bush or Hobby or even, you know, Atlanta or Phoenix or any of the major airports, you get a chance to go up in the tower or anything like that. It's beyond this world. I 100% recommend it. %100% recommend it. It's out of this world. I had an opportunity back in like high school to meet a couple of the Houston approach controllers, and they offered me to go up in the tower. At the time, I was super excited about it. I didn't get the chance to take that offer, but definitely was pretty awesome, you know, just to get that opportunity to be able to be given that opportunity to go up in a tower and see, especially in a Houston area. Fortunately, I didn't take that opportunity. I ended up moving out of Houston after that, but it was I got the opportunity to do DFW, and that was awesome. So if any of you ever get the opportunity to get the chance to go up in a Traycon or up in a tower, or even just in general get offered to go in to where the ATC, you know, air traffic controllers do their air traffic controlling on a daily basis, 100% once in a lifetime opportunity, do it. You know, it is absolutely amazing to see, especially being a pilot myself, you know, student pilot myself, being a flight attendant, as well as being a flight sim enthusiast, aviation enthusiast, as well as being a streamer. It is out of this world to see real life ATC compared to how Pilot Edge or VATSIM does their ATC, and it's pretty amazing, pretty out of this world. For sure, I fly 182 210 out of McKinney National. Tower there is professional, but also chill. I have done quite a few tower visits there. Smaller operation, but they are fantastic controllers. Oh man, when you fly out of these small little tiny airports, you get the opportunity to go and meet the controllers that you talk to day in, day out when you're flying in and out of these smaller airports. It's amazing to get, you know, that hand-on-hand, you know, one-on-one time with these ATC, you know, personnel, because it makes that bond even better as you as a pilot, and in you know, in a sense, when things go wrong, you know, or get stressful, you know who you can turn to. So I completely agree with you. It was fantastic. Was in the FBO and chatted up with one of the tower controllers when he was on break. Asked him questions about the biggest pet peeves procedural things, what he had for breakfast, the whole 9 yards. That's the way to do it, man. That's the way to do it. What in the world? Okay. Definitely can tell somebody's using my Spotify. So we'll go over to the YouTube side really quick and get some music going. Bear with me just 1 second, guys. I'm just getting the my music going. Somebody decided to start using my music, which is fine. Not a problem. We can get out of it. Get some... Excuse me. Well, I've got to head out, make a dinner, see you around and on the Discord. Sounds good, Otto. I appreciate you stopping by. Thanks again for the subscription as well as for the follow. I appreciate you, sir. You have a good rest of your evening. Have a great dinner, and we'll see you on the next stream, bud. We will see you on the next one. Checking out some of the things that were dropped. Oh man, that's awesome. Let's see what you got for me. San Diego, Denver operates IRL United 2350 in the 737. Oof. Yeah. What's one cool? What must I say? Oh man, gotta love it. Gotta freaking love it. Love seeing all these get to knows and all these amazing things that you guys are posting in the Discord. That's awesome. Still climbing up to our cruising altitude here. Through 30,000 feet, or about to be through 30,000 feet here, so. Flight 300. Those of you that are just joining in, guys, good evening, welcome aboard, or good afternoon, welcome aboard. Still afternoon here. Appreciate all the love and support you guys are giving the YouTube channel over there, and I see we got some new subscriptions. Don't know why I'm not getting any notifications on those, so I do appreciate those. I appreciate you showing that love and support over there on the YouTube. We are getting there, on the road to 100 subs on YouTube, and on the road to 300 followers as well on the Twitch side, as well as trying to get our subs back up on the Twitch side as well. For those of you over on the YouTube side, we are live on twitch.com, or sorry, twitch.tv/CaptainIFly79. We are live over there on that side of the things. Come say hello if you haven't yet. If you're enjoying the view over on YouTube as well, appreciate you joining us over there. All right, bear with me just 1 second, guys. I'm gonna step away just a few moments. I gotta use the lavatory as well as check on my little one. My little one, I can hear him having fun out there, which I know he's doing great. I'll keep the music running, as well as I'm gonna turn the webcam off for just a few moments, and then we will be right back. Enjoy the view. Alrighty. We are absolutely back after a much needed bathroom break. Alright, perfect. Fuel pumps are off. Let's perfect. At cruising altitude.
Like you, be strong to hold the powers of the sun.
Thank you, GG. Appreciate you, sir.
To dream, believe in strength. Now I'm the only one. Only one.
How's the getting ready going?
Until I broke the rules, my life destroyed.
Welcome back to your own stream. Right.
Until I woke awake, scream my
Like I said, I had to go use the lavatory really quickly.
shakes. How much can I
It's getting LOL. Oh man.
Can I be your superhero?
Just as long as you're getting there, that's all that matters. Ooh, man.
Fly away. It's the first time of today. Today. To dream, believe. You are the strength, you're all I need. Need. Oh, gonna give it a shot. Only one of me to shield you all from the enemy. You're a superhero.
Gonna make a PetSmart stop before I go in. You getting some cat food? Let me stop. I'm gonna eat all these chips. Oof. One of my favorite tunes. Alright, looks like it's going to be smooth from here on forward. Let's turn off the seatbelt sign off. Now free to move back the cabin as necessary. Now, folks, after the deck, reach our cruising altitude of 36,000 feet. You're now free to move back the cabin as necessary. We turn the seatbelt sign off. However, do while your seats, keep your seatbelts clearly fastened just in case we encounter unexpected turbulence. Showing 1 hour and 30 minutes left of flight time. We invite you to sit back, relax. We'll update you with the gate of arrival and weather information as we get closer. Once we start getting ready closer to start our descent, sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of the flight. Welcome. Alrighty. Yeah. You running into to get cat food for the for my nephews. Turn that down because I couldn't even hear myself thinking. Welcome back, sir. Welcome back into my stream. But yeah, so I was asking, are you running to get food for the cats, or for my nephews, or running in to get just something random? Cat litter. Ah, okay. Makes sense. All right, perfect. 1:27 to go. Hour and 27. I should have just ordered this stuff online, but I'm old-fashioned. Hey, there's nothing wrong with being old-fashioned. I like going into the store sometimes, not all the time, so. Sometimes, not all the times. Most of the time I order my stuff on Amazon. That's what I want to do. I need to get some. I want to buy my merch, but I need to get my merch ordered so that I can have my merch ready to go for Flight Sim Expo 2020 next year. But I want to get it. What I want to do is I want to get a shirt that has like the QR code on the shirt, so like when people walk by, they just like scan the QR code and just follow. You don't get the Walmart experience on Walmart.com? No, you definitely don't. That is for sure. Can't forget to miss the you can't forget to miss the Walmart experience there, sir. Yeah, so I want to get that ordered so that we can so like I said, I want to get a QR code kind of thing. Maybe even just do like a QR code like flyer, I don't know, like a piece of paper that has the QR code. I don't know. I think the merch will be enough. I don't need anything else more than that. gonna be awesome. LOL. I want to see people scanning you like a clearance item. We gotta get the full experience there, bud. Gotta get the full experience. It's the only way to do it, man. If you don't get the full experience with the scanning like a clearance item, man, it's like swipe, swipe, swipe. How are we gonna know, man? How are we gonna know? Oh, man. It's 10 out of 10, bud. 10 out of 10. Oh, man. Gotta love it, sir. Gotta love it. That's not working. Rip. Oh, that's probably why. Alright, we're gonna try that again. Actually, I'm gonna try it over here. I want to see if it's gonna drop it in both chats. Oh, perfect. Yep, it dropped it in both chats. Gotta frickin' love it. Alrighty. Merch is up and running. I also gotta give it a new scratch post too, but that's for another time. Man, order those on Amazon. Order those on Amazon. Oh man. I feel like I spend half my life on Amazon. Even if I don't buy anything, that's where I spend most of my time. Just window shopping. Putting things into my cart that I don't need, so that I can go in and like move it out of the cart into like the save you later, and then like have the save you later like full of just nothing but like things that I just don't absolutely need.
Should I buy a new yoga mat? New mat? New me? Huh. When's the last time I went to yoga class? Hey Erica.
Never. Yeah, I spend, like I said, half my life in the Amazon just window shopping, adding things to the cart that I don't need. Let's go take a look on the outside here. We get a beautiful view of this airplane. Or leave it there, still they send you a price drop, lol. Oh, 100%. Even when I do the like save for later, they still send me a price drop. this. Yeah, it is 100% a different story. Perfect. You can see weather up ahead in 360, nothing to track. Everything looks great so far. Climbing through, looks like we're still in the northern side of California still. Yeah, Santa Rosa. So just northeast of Oakland. Climbing up. Continuing our track up north towards Vancouver. Looking absolutely amazing. I'm gonna put up the flight chrono so that I could sync my time. Oh. Do you ever think about getting the Honeycomb Bravo? So I've thought about getting the Honeycomb Bravo, and I've thought about looking into the Honeycomb products, and I don't know. I like the Honeycomb. I love Thrustmaster, but I don't know. I just don't know how I feel. I've seen the Honeycomb products. I've seen him in person. I've seen other YouTubers and streamers and other flight simmers that I've seen use them, and they seem to like him. They enjoy him. And it's pretty cool because you can customize it, buy the little customizable, like, you know, things to change out your throttles and your flaps and everything to match an aircraft, which is, I mean, I think it's pretty cool, but it's like, why do that? Which is great for immersion, you know, if you're really trying to go for the immersion pack. But for me, it's, you know, spending just a lot of money on things just to customize it for each aircraft. And we fly a lot of Airbus, we fly a lot of Boeing, you know, we fly the 737 a lot, we fly the 777 a lot, we fly, you know, the 320 Neo, and, you know, we fly over on X-Plane as well, you know, the 321, 319, you know, things like that. So it's like, for me, I'm enjoying my Thrustmaster Airbus throttle pack here that I have, which is just a regular throttle pack. I eventually am going to get the extended, you know, the extension that comes with the flaps and the spoilers. But for me, it's just like, I can't see myself spending a lot of money on a throttle quadrant that's just going to add more than, you know, I need. Then on top of that, still have to buy, you know, the extensions, you know, to change out every single throttle. Every time I fly, it's a different, you know, thing. So it's, you know, I don't fly the same aircraft every single day, you know. Most of the time, one stream we're in a 737, the next stream we're in an Airbus, you know. So I would just be constantly changing out the throttles, or constantly changing out the configuration of the Honeycomb, and I can't see myself doing that. And, you know, I've heard lots of mixed reviews of the Honeycomb, plus, as well as I've heard a lot of things that have come in from the Honeycomb that just, you know, they put out this saying that they're going to put this out and they still haven't, you know. So it's just, it takes a lot of things. I have a lot of patience, don't get me wrong, you know. I will endure a company that puts products out and, you know, try to excel for a top-handed, you know, Excel product. But, you know, it's one of those things where I can't put my money towards a company that, you know, it's just, I'm gonna have to invest more money into that to put in more, you know, things like, you know, the little expansion packs or the little, you know, configuration packs. I just can't do it. You know, I enjoyed my Thrustmaster TC Airbus pack. You know, I have the side stick as well as the throttles. I'm eventually going to get the extensions for the throttle quadrant for the Airbus, and then down the road, I foresee myself getting the Thrustmaster TC8 Boeing yoke, which I totally could go for the expansion pack, you know, the TCA Boeing pack that comes with the throttle quadrant and stuff, if I really wanted to. But I don't need it because I have this configured to exactly what I need, the Boeing and Airbus, no matter what. So it's just one of those things where I just can't see myself, you know, doing that. Look at me Monday from 737 to a King Air. GG, yeah, you definitely went the most. You went from a CTD and a 737 to flying a King Air and just flying into the storm. Anonymous, sorry for the long answer there. Don't get me wrong, Honeycomb is a great, you know, company. They seem to be putting out great products. I support them 100%, but I can't support them money wise. You know, I can't put something into something like that. Great company though. Great company overall. You're good. Like I said, I have a fellow member, a huge supporter of this channel, in the background and behind the scenes, and he uses the Honeycomb throttle quadrant, and as well as the yoke, and he loves it, you know, and he put the money in for the Charlies, and you know, he's a Honeycomb person. And like I said, it's all to your preference. If you like it, go for it, you know, 100%. I saved somebody for the Bravos, for their Bravo. Nice. Yeah, for sure. Like I said, it's all preference, you know, it's all what you're looking for in the flight sim. And, you know, I totally support it. Nothing wrong with that. Honeycomb, like I said, is a great company. They put out great products and they have an amazing line of things lined up. I know coming back, circling back to Flight Sim Expo 2024, they had some great product releases for the Flight Sim community, including a new Airbus side stick, as well as, you know, some of the FMCs and the McDoos, as well as an MCP, and an FCU, you know, and I can tell you that my Christmas this year and my birthday coming up will be very, very busy. We will be trying to get, you know, that set up so that we can have those product lined up for our flight simulator, especially since 2024 is around the corner, and I totally foresee myself getting a 2024 or getting 2024, you know, so it's the hype's all around that. AGR Egor Moldova, good evening from Analyte Tower from real life. Hey, hello, good evening, hello. Welcome into the stream over on the YouTube side. Appreciate you. From real life, love it. I have no idea where that is, what part of the country that is. I'm gonna have to look it up. 2024 looks better. I agree with you, Anonymous. Okay, from Turkey. Wow. Joining us from across the waters. Joining us from across the waters. Well, hello, sir. Good evening from Turkey. Hello from the United States. Antilla is Turkey, or Antigua. Yeah, I think I'm pronouncing that right. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. If I botched that, I do apologize. But yeah, I know Anonymous 2024 does look better, and the hype is there. So I am currently in the process. I've started buying little by little. About to jump in the car. See you in a bit. GG, sounds good, bud. Have a safe drive to work. Love you, bud. We'll see you soon. But I've started little by little buying pieces, parts for my new build PC that I'm going to be building here very, very soon. So it's I'm super duper excited because this is the PC I'm going to build for 2024 as well as for streaming. You know, it's going to be where that computer is going to be predominantly, you know, flight sim streaming, you know, or flight sim, you know, doing all the flight sim, and we're going to be streaming on the old PC to that TPC. Love you, bud. Bye. It's pronounced Antala. Okay, I believe I pronounced it right. I used to use the Xbox gift cards for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Hey, Anonymous, there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with using Xbox gift cards for the Microsoft Flight Simulator. We unfortunately have the Steam version of Microsoft Flight Simulator. We also have the Xbox version as well, but we have predominantly the or we use predominantly 99% of the time the PC version on Steam. Would you like to come to Antalya? I would love to go to Turkey. Turkey is on my bucket list. We very, very soon we will be coming to Turkey. It is on our bucket list of places to be. I'm going to be giving the last one of the Xbox gift cards to my brother soon. Anonymous? Well, you know, you're gifting, you know, gifting your brother a pretty good chance, or a pretty good, you know, gift card there. So that's amazing. Oh, I would like to see it. I will definitely share pictures. If you do !DC, actually I'll drop it here for you. !DC, which is the Discord server. You can join our Discord server over as soon as it drops the link there. That is our community Discord channel. You can say hello to us as well as drop IRL photos, drop other stuff in the channel. There it goes. Takes a little bit. You can come say hello to us over on the Discord channel, and for sure we'll be sharing some the photos of when we are able to make it over to that side of the world. LTAI into the ICAO code. Okay, I will keep that in mind. I'm actually, you know, I'm gonna write that down on my iPad here so that I can start looking and planning stuff for that. LTAI.
Shopify helps you sell at every stage of your business. Like that, let's put it online and see what happens stage.
And the site is live.
That we opened a store and need a fast checkout stage.
Appreciate there. I want to get into flight simulator content, but I can't because my brother's very loud. Listen, I do this I'm trying to get back to doing it consistently. I have a 15-month-old, and I have family that comes over a lot, and you know, the missus has family or friends that come over a lot, and let me tell you, I do this even with that, and I try to get as much as the background noise out of the play, and sometimes it just, you can't avoid it. So there's nothing wrong with it to have a little bit of background noise. Adds a little personality and a little bit of oomph into the streaming. Dinner was a success. I hatched return. Welcome back, Otto. What was for dinner tonight? What'd you have for dinner? Those of you over on the YouTube side, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. That little bell to the side of the subscribe button will tell you when we go live next, as well as when we drop our next videos over on the YouTube side. We have been dropping a lot of new videos, so make sure you go check them out over on the channel. As well as smash down that like button. That helps us grow that channel, or helps us grow our YouTube channel, and gets this video out to more people out there. Helps with the YouTube algorithms. We greatly appreciate it. On our road to 100 subs on our YouTube channel. We can get this, if we can get this channel to 100 subs and we can get our videos likes up, I promise you I will go back to doing face cam at least for 1 or 2 videos. I will turn this camera out from this angle right here, and I will put it here in front of my face. Steak kebabs. Ooh, that sounds good, man. We have a lot of traffic to take off and landing at LTAI. That sounds pretty cool. Seems like a pretty busy airport, especially being in Turkey. Let's see what we got here. So you guys got, let's look at the runways here. So you've got 2 runways, both in 11,000 feet runways, or 3 runways, sorry. 18 left, 18 center, both are 11,155 feet, and 18 right's 9,800 feet. So perfect. You got a lot of runways there. It just seems like it's a pretty optimized airport. Love that. We'll have to maybe fly there in the simulator one of these days. I joined the Discord because why not? Anonymous, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for joining the Discord. Are you using Garmin Pilot for flight in your current phase of training? If so, are you using it connected to your sim? So Otto, I actually have not flown in since 2019. So I am not current with my flying at the moment. But I'm looking at getting back into flying very, very soon. Hopefully within the next year, so we can get back to being current and get back to getting our PPL. But when I was flying and I was flying real life, I was, or in the IR, I was using ForeFlight. Really enjoyed ForeFlight. Have I used ForeFlight with the simulator? Of course, 100%. I haven't used it with MSFS. That was way back before Microsoft Flight Simulator came out. We've used Navigraph since then, which is what we're using currently on our iPad. But I have used ForeFlight on like P3D and X-Plane before, so loved it. But ever since Navigraph got their app for Microsoft Flight Simulator, I haven't used ForeFlight or Garmin Pilot, so no need to. But Anonymous, appreciate you joining us. Cheers to you, brother. Cheers to you. What about you? Are you using Garmin or are you using ForeFlight? And if you've used both, which one do you like more? Three 600s now available for takeoff and landing. Let's go. Let's go, AGR. We're on our way. We are on the way to land. All right, let's check in on ATC up north. I don't see anybody still. We're still cruising along here, about to cross into Washington's airspace. Yep, don't see anybody on. It looks like Vancouver did get off, so. I'm gonna have to do some flight planning. I want to see what kind of flying we can do out of there. Ooh. Got some beautiful water there on the end. So we'd be coming off the water. But an LTAI, no control ever. Never. Oh, well that stinks. That's okay. We don't need control to fly in there. You could fly with the 777-300ER. Yeah, we could. Definitely an option. We'd have to find a flight that does the 777 out of there. Oh, they fly the 777 up to Moscow. It's a 4.5 hour flight, or well, 3.5 hours. It's not a bad flight there. Turkish flies up to St. Petersburg, Russia. That's about 4 hours. Otto, let me get your... I just got your Discord request. Give me 1 second. There you go, bud. I used to use the Garmin Pilot, but recently switched to ForeFlight. ForeFlight has more options features with the subscription than Garmin Pilot had it in its premium subscription. It's sweet having traffic data out of the box with ForeFlight, whereas you needed to connect Garmin Pilot to the GPS in order to get any ADS-B data. Also, as I'm working on my CFI, writing endorsements on ForeFlight in general, familiarity is more widely recognized. Yeah, I completely agree with you on that one. That was the problem. That was a problem I had with Garmin Pilot as well, that you couldn't get that traffic data without connecting to the GPS, which wasn't great. So I'm going to probably build a little flight simulator. I'm gonna build a little flight simulator, like a DIY cockpit, like flight deck. Istanbul Antalya 777-300ER, maybe, that's for sure. My name is Igor, my wife is Victoria. Oh, okay, Igor. Well, appreciate it, Igor. Hello, hello. Welcome in. And hello to your wife there. A320neo up to Stuttgart, Germany. But yeah, we definitely could fly into Istanbul with the 777, even though they do the 321. We can definitely do that. I don't know. A lot of great options to fly out of Antalya. I joined on my mini account for Discord. Anonymous, not a problem. I saw you. Welcome in. Not congratulations. I was about to say congratulations. Welcome in. There's a lot of great options that we can do out of Antalya for sure. Do you know airline AJet? It's a Turkish airline. No, actually, I do not. I do not at all. I don't fly a lot on the over in the Turkey area or in that part of the world that much. So I'm very oblivious when it comes to that side of the world. Very, very oblivious when it comes to that side of the world. London Stansted. How long is that flight? 350. AJ has a 737-800. We definitely look into that. I see Sun Express flies as well out of there. Like I said, many options to fly. So I'll definitely just have to look into it. A lot of 737s and A320s for sure. So like I said, we have a lot of options. Here's an A320 London Gatwick. Looking at 4 hours out of there. Adam, if you have any questions about flying the 737, ask away. I'm an FO based in the UK. Adam, thanks for joining us in. I appreciate you. I will definitely keep that in mind. Definitely keep that in mind flying, since we're flying the 737 tonight. So I will definitely keep it in mind. I appreciate you, sir. If I definitely have any questions, I will definitely ask. Welcome into the channel, by the way. Thanks for the first time chat. Hope you're doing well this evening over in the UK. Hope all is well. How do you enjoy flying the 737? Look at about 49 minutes to go up to Vancouver. So just roughly about an hour left until we land in Vancouver. It's hands-on, keeps you busy. Adam couldn't have said it better. I watch 737 pilots all the time, and it's one of those airplanes that just definitely looks like it's a very hands-on airplane. What part of the UK are you flying, or do you fly out of, or do you enjoy flying out of, should I say, without asking where you're based or stationed? Me, myself, and I being an airline crew member myself, so I completely understand if you're not able to tell us. Based in Edinburgh. Oh, nice. We fly to, or the airline I work for, we fly to Edinburgh, so I'm super duper excited to get the opportunity at some time in the near future to go over to Edinburgh and fly over there. I see the winky face in there. I can nor deny nor confirm. I'll just say yes. JetBlue just started bringing their 321s. Seen them around. Yeah, they fly the Neos over to Edinburgh. I know that for a fact. I believe they're out of Boston, if I'm not mistaken. Igor says now we see flight from tower, pristine Boeing 737 MAX 8 AJ TKJ5 uniform Foxtrot. It took takeoff 10 minutes ago. Nice. took off just about 10 minutes ago. Nice. Definitely gonna have to be keeping an eye on that. Can't wait until they get the Max 8 in Microsoft Flight Simulator. That'll be definitely a great addition to our fleet. There we go. Look like my camera just stopped, or my screen just stopped moving. But yeah, I agree, or can't wait for it. Hopping on as November 6022 Hotel Papa. Nice, Anonymous. Are you gonna be on the VATSIM server, or are you gonna be on the Microsoft Flight Simulator service? Adam, do you fly just the 800 series, or do you fly just the 737 in general? Hopping in on VATSIM. Couple things I've seen, not an issue, but from what I've seen here is we'd press TFC on the EFIS, match the heading bug to your heading, and set continuous stress on the N1 limit page on the FMC. Okay. Traffic. For some reason, I don't know why that wasn't on, but I will press that on. Match heading bug to what we're heading, which is basically bugging up. And then set continuous thrust, which that'll be down here. Oops. Set to continuous thrust. There we go. Perfect. Oops, camera angle there. Nailed it. So which airplane do you fly to Italia? You know, honestly, I probably will fly the 800 if not, if I'm being honest. Either the 800 or I'll fly, or the 737-800, or I'll fly the A320, one of the two. 800 and Max kind of gives away who I fly for, though. You know what, Adam? I'll keep it disclosed. Don't worry, I won't tell anybody. The best planes to fly are the 747, 737, 78, and the C-17 Globemaster. These are my preferred aircrafts. Nice, Anonymous, nice. Yes, sure, they're the best planes. 100%, Igor, 100%. Yeah, I enjoyed the 737. Don't get me wrong, love the 737. Love the Airbus, love the 777. So I fly a variety of airplanes in the sim. And when it comes to IRL and preference in the IRL, and in whatever I work on becoming a pilot and get my pilot's license and stuff like that, I don't really have a preference of who or what aircraft I fly. It's just, whichever aircraft I can get into the quickest. Of course, I'll have a preference if I get, a bunch of preferences, that I can pick from. But, if there's no preferences, then there's no preferences, I'm not going to be like, oh my gosh, I don't want to fly this airplane. Adam, I gotta ask, 800 or Max, which one do you like more? Your Anka Boeing 737-300 is good. I fly with them. Nice. So the reason you set con is it gives you a higher N1 limit than the standard cruise. So if you end up in a low speed situation in the cruise, your engines will have greater power to recover it. The heading back is so when you get ascent in vectors or rapid decompression, you can immediately turn 45 degrees of course and not have to figure out where your heading bug is. Method in the madness, apparently. Adam, I appreciate the information. I've flown the 737 for years in the simulator, and I've never had anybody tell me this amazing information that you're telling me. So I truly do appreciate you stopping by and giving us this information, because I'll be honest, I always feel like I'm doing something wrong, and I always feel like I'm not flying the aircraft, you know, not saying that, you know, I like to fly for fun, you know, and I enjoy it. But every now and then, you know, I'd like to fly, you know, to standard and procedures in the airplane, which, you know, sometimes that could be a lot. But for me, I definitely enjoy the realism of like flying the airliners and getting that, you know, that bug up and things like that. The small little details that iron out, you know, the flying for sure. You aren't doing anything wrong at all. Don't worry. Some people just like to know the tiny little details. And see, you know what? I'm that guy. I like the small little details. I like the small little details. I like the Boeing 737-300 Tailwind. Nice. Is that in Microsoft Flight Simulator? Adam, you can throw all the tiny little details at me and I will take them, because I enjoy learning more and more, you know, about the little details of things that I can perfect as not only an aviation enthusiast, as a flight sim enthusiast, as well as, you know, when it comes down to the real life, whenever I make my way into becoming an airline pilot, for sure, it'll definitely be a big thing to know things like that. Just watch it though, if you set climb, you need to reset the N1 limit back to continuous as it resets to cruise. Okay, I'll definitely keep that in mind. For sure. Definitely want to keep that in mind. If I ever do step climb in the 737, which sometimes we very rarely step climb unless it's like super bumpy and we need to get out of some of the turbulence. 737-300 is an old airplane. Oh, okay. Yeah. No, I love the I've seen the 300. I didn't know that the 300 though was in Microsoft Flight Simulator though. But I am the guy that loves the little tiny details of learning the airplane and how to fly the airplane better, just because it's, you know, you don't ever get to have that kind of experience when you're flying, you know, in the simulator. You know, you just kind of find the YouTube videos, learn the airplane, try to learn, you know, per the FCOM, and learn, you know, per the manuals and stuff like that, and other people that fly the airplane. And it's definitely amazing, or it's great to have somebody who actually flies it in real life and not have somebody who's learned it from, you know, other simulator enthusiasts or other, you know, people who fly the, you know, the aircraft. What's CZEG-FSS again? That is anonymous. That's Edmonton Flight Service Station. That is Flight Service Station. Yes, and I have one friend. He's engineer of the aeroplane Boeing 737-300. Nice, Igor, nice. See, if you ever don't know the landing elevation, a little back we do is to go to the legs page, the altitude next to the runway, add 50, and there's your field elevation without checking the charts. Okay, I'm gonna put this to the test. Let's go down to our FMC here. I'm gonna put this to the test. So we're gonna go to Vancouver here. We're gonna runway 8 left. 63 is our is where we're at. So we're gonna add 63 to 50. It's 113. Airport information. And the airport elevation. Okay, so if you ever don't know, elevation a little back, do like page and add in the altitude next to the runway, add 50. There's your field elevation. So 100 in the overhead panel should be. Airport elevation's 13. Do you ever put 50 or do you put 100? Even though the elevation's 13. Damn, never mind. 10 out of 10, bud. 10 out of 10. You put 0. For 13, you put 0? Okay. I only stay south. Sounds good, Anonymous. If it was 13, yeah. Okay, alright. Maybe we'll take 130. We'll add 50 and then subtract it by 100. That gives us the landing elevation. I didn't know they were on Anonymous. Let me see. Oh, okay, that's just the flight service station for Edmonton. Yeah, just stay away from them. We'll go away from them anyways, but just stay away from them. What does the like page say out of curiosity? In real life, you need to add 50. So the legs page, so I'm looking at my legs page, runway 8 left, which is what we're landing on in Vancouver, shows me 63 on the altitude. That's crazy, but sadly no ATC in Vancouver. Yeah, not as of right now. It's still early in the afternoon, or early afternoon, early evening, so. But yeah, so it shows me 63 on the altitude. Which, if I'm looking at my charts, airport elevation, runway elevation is 13. So in real life, it would have 13 feet next to the runway. That's why we need to add 50, if that makes sense. Gotcha. So in real life, this would be 13 instead of 63. So then you would add 50 to that, and that's what your airport elevation is. So let's, for example, let's do, say it's 13 plus 50. That's 63. So there's our number. So I guess that's already added in there. They've already done the calculations for you. Already added the 50. I think my VATSIM broke. Uh-oh. What happened? What can we do to fix it? Or what can we do to help fix it? Adam, PMDG is one step ahead of you already, and they were like, you know, they do the calculations in real life, so we're just going to make their life a little easier and just say, we don't need to do that. We don't need you to do math in the flight simulator. We'll just do it for you. auto ATC? Auto ATC is normal. So auto ATC in the US is just giving you a like a clearance. So it's just letting you know that there is no tower, or there is no air traffic controller in the area that you're flying through. And then they just give you a squawk code to put in your squawk bot, or in your transponder. So whatever squawk code it gives you in the auto ATC, it just gives you just put it in the transponder. You blank the lower DU, which is really good. The reason we do that is it acts as a pop-up function for malfunctions. So if you get like high engine vibrations, for example, the lower DU will turn back to automatically and grab your attention. Interesting. I always wonder why you guys turn off the lower DU. That's always been a wonder of mine. So now I know why the lower DU is actually turned off. I learned that, you know, by watching real life pilots fly the 737. You know, they turn off the DU and I never see it on, so I was wondering what that was. Let me go back to the progress page here. We're 150 from top of descent, so we got plenty of time here. But there's the answer. Now I know. There is the answer. See, like I said, we're learning little things, little by little, of reasons why we do things in the airplane that we've seen in real life. Now we get the back story of why we do that, or why you guys do that. But yeah, Anonymous, it's not broken. That's that is very, very normal for VATSIM. Might get some merch. I appreciate you, Anonymous. If you do truly appreciate it. Also, guys, if you haven't yet, if you're over on the YouTube side, hello, good afternoon or good evening, welcome aboard. Appreciate you guys joining us in for our stream. We are just about 30 minutes from our landing into Vancouver. Those of you that are just joining in, we are on the way up from Los Angeles. We took off about an hour and a half ago. And we are on our way up to Vancouver in the United 737-800. Rocking the beautiful Evo blue colors as we take a look up here at our beautiful, beautiful airplane.
Meet Asana, a work management.
Those of you that are liking the content, make sure that you guys are dropping a like, as well as smashing down that like button, as well as if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button. That lets us know that you guys are enjoying the content, you love what you're seeing, as well as it will give you notifications when we go live next, as well as when we drop videos over on the YouTube side. If you're over on the Twitch side, guys, make sure you hit the follow button. Lets us know that you're loving our channel and that you guys are loving the content that you're watching, and that you continue to give us that support so we can continue to grow our channel. We are on the road to 200 or 300 followers over on the Twitch side, as well as we're on the road to 100 followers over on, or 100 subs over on the YouTube side. We would appreciate your love and support. If you want real world landing performance data, let me know. I can run the numbers for you. Well, Adam, you know what? I'll give you the numbers here as we get closer. I will definitely run the numbers as we get closer. All right. Right before we get ready to start our descent down and we start planning for our arrival here, we've got about, give or take, 50 nautical miles. Actually, I'll say about 40 nautical miles before we have to start planning for our arrival. I'm going to step away for just a few moments, guys. I'm going to go use the lavatory really quickly. And we'll be right back here in just a few moments, guys. Turn up the music here for you. Webcam's coming up, let you know that I'm kind of stepping away. And you guys have control. Adam, you have control, and you have radios. We'll be right back.
brothers on the rise now. Endless celebrations all in my house. Levitating now, I'm super duper fly now. London boy, but DC where I reside now. Put the time in while you always yelling time out. And for critic, cause I know I'm coming with it. You were sitting, you were wishing I was handling my business. Now I got the ball like Harry Potter playing Quidditch. And my
Alrighty, we are back. Adam, thank you for taking controls and for the radios. I definitely did enjoy that. Piss. There we go. Alright, I am back here with you guys. Sorry about that. We had to step to the laboratory really quickly. But Let's go ahead and start getting ready for the arrival here. So we are doing an RNAV approach into Vancouver, even though we could totally do an ILS, but I want to have some fun and really fly the aircraft tonight. So we're going to do the RNAV arrival into Vancouver. So we're going to pull up the weather here in Vancouver, and it is showing 150 at 9. And it's variable from 100 to 170. 30 statute miles visibility, few clouds at 3,600, some broken at 13, 2114, altimeter 3013. Let's see here. Jesus Christ. Okay, FMC speed, LNAV, VNAV, path, maintaining 370. You have control. Appreciate it. Maintaining 360. Mic controls. I have controls. You have radios. All right, so landing 8 left. 8 left is an 9,941 foot runway. So we've got plenty of runway to play with. We'll go auto brakes level 1. So we're going to pull up our landing en route data, and we're going to plan for 8 left, and we're going to import our weight. So our weight here is 137,855. We're planning for flaps 30, packs on. Anti-ice is not required today because it is 21 degrees Celsius, so we won't need that. We will use auto brakes 1, as well as our reverse thrusters are all operational, and we'll do a VREF add +5 on the VREF. So we're gonna go ahead and calculate that. As Adam is gonna run his numbers, I will wait to run the calculation here to see if we can match up what we get. But we are planning for flaps 30 this afternoon. And planning for the RNAV runway 28 left, we're going to go ahead and put the landing decision height of 200 feet over on the radio. All right, 200 is set on the radio. I really enjoyed the stream. I'm so happy I found you. Anonymous, I appreciate it, sir. Thank you so much. All right, VREF is flaps 30, 143, auto brakes 2. Okay. Interesting. Gives you a stop margin of 520 meters. Okay. So we'll use auto brakes 3 and we'll calculate that. I'm glad, Anonymous, I'm glad that you're enjoying the stream. I really do truly appreciate you for joining in tonight. All right, auto brakes 2. So I love it because it's totally way off than what you're giving me. I love that. Auto brakes 2 will get you off at mic 5. 3 will get you off at mic 3. Okay. You know what? We're gonna go for mic 3. I'm gonna go auto brakes 3. We're gonna get off by mic 3. And so, question here, because I'm showing a completely different VREF than what you're giving me. I don't know the Acer port. I'm just reading what the EFB says. I might hit your plane, by the ways. Anonymous. It's perfectly okay if you hit my airplane. Nothing wrong with it. It will not bother me at all. The VREF on the approach ref page isn't your landing weight. That's your current weight. Gotcha. Okay. So this is what we're anticipating our landing weight to be. Okay, so that's your current weight. So 139.3. And then you need to go to the progress page. Am I missing something on the page? Where is, okay, so fuel burn. How do I calculate my fuel burn there from the current weight? Are you talking about like, so taking the current weight, if you're going to be burning another 1,500 pounds. So currently I'm at 10.1. So let's make it 10,000 even, and we're anticipating to be at 8.8 by the time we land there. So take that away from the weight on the approach ref page. Okay, so we'll say 1,500, give or take 1,500, just to give us a more marginal thing. So 139.2 minus 1,500. That's or sorry, 139,200 minus 1,500. That gives us 137.7. So 137.7 is what we want. I just use a calculator to prevent myself having a brain aneurysm. That's what I'm using. My brain, yeah, my brain's like, what are you trying to do? So it's weird. It's still giving me a VREF at 150. So is 143 going to be our landing speed? Or is 150? Let me hop up or make sure we set our altitude to 3,000 now. That way we don't have any issues. And actually, what I need to do is okay, so anyways, so 139.2, so that's a 139,200 pounds, and we're burning. So we were burning so about 1,500 pounds. That gives us 137.7. So that gives you 150 on the VREF. So then typically after you have the weight, when we are inserting it into the pref calculator, we cross-check it against the weights from the flight plan just as a gross error check. So you're talking about, like, for example, our reference page here. So we just cross-reference it against this. So I'm going to put 150 here just for now. So it's showing 88. So I'm just going to do the math here. So 9.9 minus 8.8. So about 1200. So we have 138,900, which is what's in.
T-Tech traffic, Alaska 738, taxiing runway 16 left via Bravo.
Yeah, so it's giving me 137. So that's what we're planning for. Also, folks, for those of you on the Twitch side, predictions are up, guys. Go ahead and put !predict in the chat. And then your landing rate prediction for a chance to win some bragging rights. Then you can insert your calculated weight into the approach ref and it will update your speeds. Oh, okay. All right. That's what I was trying to wonder. Okay, so 137.7, which gives us flaps 30, 145. And then we're doing +5 on the VREF, so it's 145 plus 5, which is 50. 145 is what you have on the, so 50. Okay, all right, cool. All right, we're on the same page. We're on the same page. Just wanted to make sure. All right, sorry about that, guys. That's full reverse, by the way. Yes. Yeah, we are doing full reverse. Auto brakes 3. Land is short. Are you on Unicom? Yes, I am. 122.8. Folks, good afternoon from the flight technical board. Thank you for choosing to fly with us. We're on our initial descent down into Vancouver. Computer showing touching down here in approximately 23 minutes. Current conditions on the ground right now in Vancouver, winds from the south at about 12 miles an hour, good visibility. Some feet clouds at about 3,600 feet. Temperature is about 21 degrees Celsius, just a beautiful 70 degrees Fahrenheit. I'd like to thank you for choosing to fly United. Seatbelt signs back on. We do appreciate you joining us this afternoon. We do ask you to please return to your seats and fasten your seatbelts. Thank you for choosing to fly United Airlines. We appreciate your loyalty and your business. We hope to see you again on a future United Airlines flight. Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for arrival. Unicom radio check. For Mike 3, okay. Actually, operator, how did the cabin crew let the pilots know cabin is secure? So, Adam, we don't typically let pilots know cabin is secure for landing. We only do it for takeoff. And we just call them up and say, hey, cabin is secure, or cabin's ready for takeoff. What? Oh, that's not what I wanted. Turn the music up for just a little bit more. All right, there we go. Just refresh the predictions there. So like I said, landing predictions. What's up, guys? !predict, and then your landing rate in the predictions. just a fun little way to interact with you guys. Not trying to go crazy on the landing tonight. All right, recall is checked and everything else looks great. And I just want to verify the transition altitude here is 18,000 feet. So we're anticipating that transition. Altimeter 3013. So bug that up here. No descent path after your lead. Copy. We need cabin secure for pushback, takeoff, and landing on my operator. We do the same thing except for landing. So we do cabin secure for pushback and takeoff, and then we don't do anything for landing. Vancouver traffic, United 1832. We're through flight level 193 on the Grizz 7 arrival. We're anticipating runway 8 left for arrival. We'll call as we're joining the RNAV for Zulu, runway 8 left, Vancouver. It's an audible tone the cabin crew gives us using the door access panel. It plays like a beep beep. Oh, that's awesome. I know a lot of different operators do a lot of different things, so that's pretty cool to hear what different operators do. All right, we're going to turn the capture course off. I have no idea who that was. Anonymous is flying down to Houston from Vancouver. Nice. All right, turning our arrival there. There's standard. We'll go ahead and transition over to standard. We'll bug up for our arrival here. And actually, I'm going to do an inbound course. Final approach course is 83. That's what I meant to do. 83 and 83. That was me, VATSIM. We're going to have some beef soon. So it's part of what they do in real life, or how traffic is in real life. That is very normal how that came through. So you just came in very muffled because of our distances, like how far we're away from each other. So you're farther south than I am north now, so I won't be able to hear you on VATSIM. For securing at 15,000 feet, we turn the seatbelt sign on. This prompts the cabin crew to prepare for landing at 10,000 feet. We make a PA cabin crew 10 minutes on landing, and that prompts the cabin manager to give us cabin secure. Oh, nice. Adam, you're making it more known what airline you fly. It's just kidding. Oh, just kidding. I think I fixed it. Okay. Bet. That is awesome. I wasn't gonna say it, but oh, gotta freaking love it. You know, I won't ask you the typical Ryanair questions that most people ask. I'll just let it be at that. You know, one thing I forgot to do is hit the clock for time, but oh well. We're through 12,000 now. Do I have... Adam says, do I have a sore back from landing? Yes, I do. I have to go back. Oh no! What happened?
Adam Wallace 09 followed your channel.
Adam, thanks so much for the follow. I truly do appreciate you. Welcome to the Captain I Fly Sim family. Truly for real. You are officially a part of the Captain I Fly Sim family. To Vancouver, fuel. Ooh, rough. Rough. Let's get some F in chat. If I knew it made a news, I would have followed when you were at 50 feet. You know, usually I turn off my notification, or I turn off all the alerts for 50 or for following, but that's okay. I turned them off for landing. Well, Anonymous, we'll see you back at the airfield then. Nice. Yes. Some noise. Yeah, you know, it's okay. There's some cool things that you can do with the in the chat, like down below. There's like a little emotes, or not little sound things that you can do. For example, I'll play one for you.
Great.
So you can play that. MIDI Aprendo. Hello, how are you? I'm doing good, man. How about yourself? Welcome in. Appreciate you joining us this evening. One thing I'm bad for is I snack it if somebody talks on frequency. Whistleless, I'm about to flare. Don't know why, but I do. You smack it, man. It's like, oh, smack right on the runway. So you won't make it back to Houston, or you won't make it back to Vancouver, or you won't make it to Houston? Mire, you're Cuban? Wes. Buenas tardes, bienvenidos a bordo. Welcome in. We do speak Spanish here on the stream. $50, $40, $20. Faint cry from the cabin crew seeping through the flight deck doors. Oh man, you know, I won't say I've had my fair share of fun with the pilots of some jokes when they make a hard landing. Gracias, bienvenido a bordo. ¿Cómo estamos hoy? Then the side eye to the captain. You know, it's funny, they say even if the landing makes the captain makes the hard landing, it's still the FO's fault. The FO was the one that made the landing. The FO gets credit for a bad landing, no matter whether he landed the actual airplane or not. I'm gonna go ahead and speed intervention, bring it back to 250 here, so that we don't break the restrictions here. Go right into the flight detent mode. Captain usually says just doing what the FCOM says. Typical pilot. Typical pilot, what, you know. You're just making sure that you land on the markers. That's all you're making sure, you know. If it's a good landing, great. If you grease it, great. If you butter it, great. If you smack it on the runway, you know, you nailed the touchdown. That's all that matters. The touchdown zone. Speed brakes up. Medi, estamos volando de Los Ángeles hacia Vancouver, Canadá. Aquí estamos entrando a la ciudad de Vancouver. Como puedes ver, el aeropuerto está aquí. No puedes ver nada porque no tengo ni de esto. Pero el aeropuerto está aquí. En el área de Vancouver. Aquí están las montañas. Y nosotros ahora vamos a hacer una izquierda aquí sobre el Vancouver VOR para empezar nuestro approach hacia el aeropuerto de Vancouver. Vamos a aterrizar en la pista 8 izquierda. I land hard so the overhead lockers open just to help the cabin crew speed up the deboarding. I freaking love it, man. Freaking love it. All right, folks, we are through. Yeah. We are through 10,000, so let's go ahead and prepare for arrival here. And let's get some speed brakes out here just because we are way above 250 knots below 10,000 feet. We're going to go ahead and shut the music off. Call it a night on the music. Bring our sounds up here for our arrival into Vancouver. First landing on VATSIM Anonymous, nice. You know how landing rates are measured by G-forces. We had a pilot called Mare. Her nickname was 30 Mare. Jesus. That's a rough one. There's the beautiful airport of Vancouver International Airport. El aeropuerto de Vancouver. Nuestra derecha. Get a couple screenshots there. I'm gonna decel back to 230 here. I reckon 220 feet per minute. Oof. That's an ideal number. Well, if that's what you're reckoning, exclamation point predict space minus 220 feet per minute, that's going to be your prediction. There you go. Recalls check. Flight sense, prepare the cabin for arrival. There you go. You got it. Thanks for the 220. All right. Just about to come over to NACMA to join the RNAV Zulu runway 8 left. And it's a beautiful day here in Vancouver, so as soon as we're making a right turn over NACMA, we're gonna fly the approach hands-on here. If you deliver you know, I'm gonna be honest with you, there's one thing that we don't do here, and if we float we go around, but most of the time we try to nail, we don't go for landing rates here. You know, if we get a butter, great, but we typically go for the numbers. We typically try to make it on the touchdown markers. So like I said, if we don't get it within the touchdown zone, we're going around. That's what we try to aim for here. You know, I learned this big thing that says takeoffs are optional, landings are mandatory. What you're looking for in a realistic situation is 50 feet over the numbers. Yeah, that's what I try to aim for. That gets you on the blocks. Well, that's what we're going for. We're not going to get you salty tonight. At least I won't I'll try not to. We're gonna go ahead and turn inbound here, or put our heading for inbound. So apparently it went into vectors. Rip. Let's go ahead and make the right hand turn to MCAM. The Max lands beautifully, much easier to land than the 800. You know, I hope so. All right, let's go approach mode here, so we can get that glide path down. And since we're making our right hand turn, let's go flaps 1. Let's go flaps 5. Should get a little bit of drag out. Should be able to see the runway. Should be able to see the runway. Runway's in sight. Vancouver traffic, United 1832, turning final, runway 8 left. We'll call short final at Vancouver. I think I'll make it. Anonymous, I believe you. I believe in you, bud. Recall's checked. Max has a higher residual thrust, so when you cut the throttles, it sinks less. It also has a larger landing, her struts, so it eats the impact a little nicer. Oh, nice. I like that. Sorry, I had to like really read how my brain couldn't function. We're final. There's the runway. Runway's in sight. And let's go missed approach. And we'll set missed approach altitude, which is 3,000 feet. So we are perfect there. And just confirming the weather is 3013. Perfect. And we've got our minimums at 200. Perfect. There's our decel, so we'll start slowing down to 180 knots there at the end. A lot of pressure's on me now because I got a real pilot here in this chat. Watch you don't set the missed approach altitude too early or it will level off, assuming you are using VNAV. Yes, I am using VNAV. It's set to 3,000, so we're actually going to go my aircraft.
Say 1-3, Vancouver traffic.
All right, we'll go gear down, flaps 15. Takeoff landing mode. Enjoy the arrival, guys. We'll see you guys on the ground. All right, actually, there we go. Final approach speed 150. Ooh, Flaps 25. Flaps 30. Alright, lane checklist, landing VRAF 150, miss approach altitude set, flaps 30, 30 green light, speed brakes are armed, landing gears down 3 green,
1,000.
landing checklist complete. My throttles. A little low. Vancouver traffic, United 1832, short final runway 8 left, Vancouver. Check. Just a little low there, correcting. There we go. Little high.
Approaching minimums. Minimums.
Landing.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Speed brakes up. Oh, lag. Reverse thrust normal. Manual braking. 60 knots cancel. And look at that, off by Mike 3. Adam's coming in with a win. Honestly, that was great. Beautiful. Adam, thank you, sir. Thank you. Let's go. All right, let me stop here for just 1 second. Let me clean it up. Landing lights can come off. Let's go off. Strobe lights can come off. We'll go ahead and get the APU going. Perfect. APU bleed can come off. Wing lights can come off there. Speed brakes up. And we'll get the flaps up there. All right, let me see. I need to see where company is parking tonight. Company's parking at Echo 73. Good landing. Appreciate it, Anonymous. How far are you out? Just so I know. So we're going over to Echo 73. So actually, we're going right here to the right. Perfect. Let's go ahead and get flight directors off and reset there. And we'll reset this. Oh, gosh. To 100. Reset that to 100. 20 miles. Okay, copy. And Vancouver traffic at United 1872 or 1832 clear of runway 8 left, taxiing to the terminal. Gate 73 by Juliet Alpha or Juliet Vancouver. There's 75. We're aiming for 73, which is right off our left here. And we've got looking for gate 73. There's 74, and here is 73. Let's call up our GSX here so we can get APU to the buses. Start switches off, strobes off, set trim to 4 units at speed 100, set altitude 6100. Transponder all off, then after 30 seconds push recall. Okay, copy. We'll just set 6100 just for the... And we leave transponder on here until we get to the gate. Yep, we're right at 4. All right. GSX is not going to work, so we're going to park ourselves. And we'll push our recall here, and we're getting an air warning, air conditioning, because we've got APU on the buses, so. The plus 100 is to remind you that you don't have your IFR clearance for the next sector. Ah, gotcha.
Monkey with traffic, what's it, 1865, 10 miles from final runway 13, monkey with traffic.
Is your APU bleed on, Wesley? Your engines are running? Yes, it is. If so, you just didn't opt your APU. Oh, rip. And we'll stop it there, even though that's not where it's supposed to go, but we'll put it there for now. We went a little bit far, but that's okay. You know, let me go change something really quickly. Don't worry about it. That was never on. You didn't see anything. All right, brakes are set here. Let's go ahead and go. Seatbelt signs off. 1 and 2 come off here. Electricals can come off. Proof heats come off. Does this go to auto and then APU bleed, or how does it go? Get our fuel pumps off here. And Anonymous, I see that you said you got off. As soon as you said air conditioning, master caution, I knew straight away. Shh. Shh. Nobody needs to know. Nobody will know. There we go. Thank you for making my night. Anonymous, always, bud. That's what we're here for. We're here to make to enjoy and have a fun time and enjoy the flights. I'm glad you were able to be a part of it. That's for sure. You need to wait 2 minutes after the APU start up when the engines are off to put the bleed on. Got it. Well, then I will remember that for next time, so that way that I don't ever mess that up again. And we will never do that again. Is this gonna work? I don't think it's gonna work. So since you're not gonna work, we'll go down here to the PMDG settings. We'll go set checks. We'll go ahead and go in here and request our jet bridge. And they will bring the jet bridge to the airplane. There we go. Not trying to be weird, but you kind of feel like a parent to me. Anonymous, well, you know what? That's okay. I am a parent myself, so, you know, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. If you have APU bleed on, listlessly engines are running above idle, it will back pressure the APU and op it. Well, you know what? I'm going to take that into consideration next time I'm actually flying the 737, and we will fly it correctly, and we won't do that again. Just for context. Well, like I said, now we know for next time, so that we don't ever do that again and in-op our APU. Look at those beautiful mountains in the background there. I'm going to get a beautiful screenshot here really quickly for our background. Perfect. Got a beautiful background screenshot there. But Anonymous, I appreciate you joining us tonight. I truly do appreciate you coming and joining us for the flight. The doors are still armed. Shh. The GURP bar has been disengaged. The GURP bar was disengaged there. Cabin crew, disarm slides, please. Crash check. Cabin crew takes care of all of that. We don't have to worry about that up in the flight deck. At least over here on this side of the world. Girt bar, girt apron, I know my stuff. They stay armed unless you pick the girt bar out. We call it out here Dirty Gertie. Dirty Gertie. Oh, man. Alright, I'm going to turn this down so that we're not hearing all that. Alright, let's get back into the live scene here. But anyway, guys, that is going to do it for me tonight. This has been an absolutely amazing stream. Needless to say, from the information we're getting from an amazing 737 pilot that we have here in stream with us. So huge shout out to Mr. Adam for giving us a lot of information, and I can't wait to see you in another stream with us and giving us even more information day in and day out. So I truly do appreciate the little tiny details that you're giving us, and I can't wait to take that on to the next 737 flight that we do on stream. Huge shout out to Anonymous and to Igor and to everybody that joined in chat tonight. We had Gigi in the house. We had quite a few viewers tonight in the stream checking out and giving us some chat. Of those of you over on the YouTube side, thanks so much for smashing that like button and giving us some love over on the YouTube channel, and appreciate the follows and subs tonight that we've got over both on the YouTube and over on the Twitch side. I do truly appreciate the community and the amazing community that we're growing here, built by amazing community streamers that we have around us and built around everybody and around this community. So I truly do appreciate you. Guys, that's gonna do it for me tonight. We will be live tomorrow afternoon around the same time. I need to check my schedule to make sure that is correct. I don't even know my own schedule. Yes, I'm gonna adjust it. We're gonna start around the same time tomorrow, about 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. That's 9 p.m. Zulu time for those of you over on the Zulu time. And so we'll be live tomorrow afternoon. Still don't know where we're flying, but I will start flight planning tonight and figure out where we're going to fly tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. We'll post it on the Discord when we're getting ready to go live and what we're going to be flying tomorrow. I truly do appreciate each and every one of you. Good night. See you in the next stream. Anonymous, we'll see you on the next one. Enjoy, buddy. Have a good night. Adam, appreciate you, bud. All right, that's going to do it for me tonight, guys. We'll start the outro out of here. But anyways, you guys all take care. Stay safe. Stay amazing, stay healthy. I love you all, and I will see you guys in the next stream. I will see you guys tomorrow afternoon. See ya. Also, if you haven't yet, check out the merch. It is in the or exclamation point will be dropping here. I know Anonymous just dropped it over on the YouTube side, but I'll drop it over here on the Twitch side. If you haven't checked out the merch, go check it out. We're still building our merch that we have for our community, but that is what we have at the moment. If there's something crazy that you want to see and something that you just absolutely don't find there and you want to see it with our Captain iFlySim envelope, please shoot me a message in the Discord or shoot me a chat over in the general chat in our Discord channel, community channel. Let me know you want to see some keychains or some cool things. Give me ideas. That way I can grow that merch a little bit more. But that is going to do it for me tonight, guys. Those of you on the Twitch side, we are going to go raid somebody, so I'm going to take it over and give it over to somebody else. Those of you on the YouTube side, I will see you guys tomorrow afternoon. You guys take it easy. Take care. Stay safe. Love you all.